Hey guys, it's Matt. Welcome back to Sell Anything Anywhere. In this week's episode, we're going to be covering off with you how sales skills will make you money on TikTok. Now, I've been very fortunate the last 4 or 5 years. I've been on that platform, I'm still on that platform, and I was very lucky to come across it. And it's resulted now in me actually working alongside TikTok. I currently own and run a UK creator network where we source talent, we recruit, we train, we develop, and we show those individuals just how much money they can make on TikTok live. Now, if you've been living on the moon for the past 6, 7, 8 years, you won't know that TikTok is one of the biggest streaming platforms on the planet. So many users, so many new people joining. You literally can go viral on that app. Now, it's not so much content really that I'm talking about in this week's episode. It's more the live feature and how it can change your life, because it certainly did mine. I then went on I was approached by TikTok to open up a creator network or agency and go out there and look for people that want to come on board, that want to come and learn the app and how to monetize and make a full-time living out of it. And we've done that. We really have. I mean, we've got creators making £20,000 a week, which is insane. We've got creators making more money than doctors, plastic surgeons, But this is the power of the modern day that we're living in now. And, a lot of people don't want to be away from home. They don't want to be away from their families, but they want to earn they want to maximize their income. And the social platforms are the future. And mark my words, it will all blow up in the future, even more so. But this is a future industry. It's a future occupation. And we've got a lot of people on there at the moment doing extremely well. It's not so much from content views, although you can blow up on TikTok, you can go viral like any other platform, but this is more focused solely on the live feature and what's hidden in there for you to kind of explore and open up Pandora's box, step in, have a look around and see what your thoughts are. But it all kind of tailors back to the prior episodes that I've been making. Selling is a skill. If you can master the art of selling and you can master the art of listening and talking, you will be able to make money on TikTok live. Simple as that. Because think about it. When I used to show up on live, it was just me. I was the brand of my page. I was the face, the poster boy, But it was only being consistently showing up, networking with people, gaining followers, interaction, attention, that turns that into monetization. And if you've got all those attributes where you can show up and you can listen and talk to people, you will undoubtedly make money on TikTok. It's simple. It's a no-brainer. And I believe it's something that anyone can do, because guess what? We are all individual people. People like people. They like them for who they are, how different they are, how weird they are, mannerisms, anything like that, you name it, people love it. And like I say, this is a future occupation that I'm about to talk about with you. So if you ever thought about getting into TikTok and monetizing, then drop me a message and we can talk. I can help you and explain in a little bit more detail. But what I wanted to talk about really is, it's the same as anything else. In selling, you've got to build a level of trust, whether you're selling face-to-face to a customer or whether you're doing it over the phone. You've got to build up that trust factor. You've got to kind of get to know them. They've got to get to know you. You have a conversation, then it flows, and then you can delve a little bit deeper into selling to them and going through the basic questions of a sale. Same with TikTok Live. You show up, people come in the room, you get to know them, then you'll get regulars coming back. It's up to them if they choose to, send you anything online like gifts. That's where the money is. But it's all about building trust, building a network of people, a community around you that will come and support you when they see you on TikTok, on live. So it's something, it certainly changed my life. I think in the first year of me being a novice, let's go back before COVID. In the first year of me being a novice, I made £60,000 on TikTok live, showing up every day for a year. I made 60 grand. And I was running another business at the same time. So in fact, the TikTok gig was a sideline, it was a hustle. But because I showed up, because I was likable, because I got to know people, they kind of took a liking to the page and to what we was doing and what I was doing. I had to be a little bit creative and invent myself in different ways, but I was selling myself, I was selling my brand. And I think that's what it's about on social media. The same skills apply, but you've got to talk to your people real. There's no point showing up being fake. If you're going to be fake on live or on social media, you've got to have a very, very good memory. Because if you haven't, people will see through you and you're not being true, you're not being real, you're not building trust, and they won't come and support you. So you've got to have real conversations with your audience because, like I said, people love real. There's no need to cause drama. There's no need to come across fake or posting fake stuff or saying fake stuff. Excuse me. You've got to show up as yourself. It's as simple as that. And the more times you do this, the more interest you will spark. There's people on TikTok now that have got more followers than a movie star because they're selling jacket potatoes on a van. It's crazy. But the reason why normal people become successful is because people like people. They like different things. They like I say, your personality or what you're doing. They get invested in that. And for the general public watching these streamers, it's no different from them flicking on the TV when they come in from work or when they've come in from doing what they're doing, sitting back and watching something entertaining. It's an entertainment platform that you can monetize off. So if you never thought about getting into it, honestly, take some serious consideration, do some research, get in touch with me and I'll show you how to do it. I promise, I will pass all my knowledge on to you if you are seriously contemplating jumping on the app and trying to make a bit of money. Because it's not a difficult thing to do, guys. It really isn't. You're turning those followers into your future income. You're turning those followers into lifetime supporters. And trust me, guys, the whole relevance of this episode, by the way, is just to tell you that once you've built a following, a digital following on a platform, guess what? You can take it absolutely anywhere with you that you go. I know for a fact the following I built on TikTok, I could take to X, Y, and Z, and I can monetize and use that as a stepping stone. And it's something, guys, that a lot of people, that, the penny doesn't drop. If you are seriously stuck in a financial situation where you're either watching these videos to try and learn to earn and duplicate it out in the field, or you're struggling at home because you've got no money, you haven't got enough food to feed your kids, you haven't got enough money to take them away on holiday, to get away from all the crap that you may be going through, you might be struggling as a family with family members that you don't speak to or that can't babysit for you, so you can't go out with your partner and relax and just have that one night away. For whatever single reason or whatever pain that you're going through and you want to better yourself in life, you can do this from your own home. You can do this from a quiet corner in your house, and you can do it for an hour a day or an hour every other day. And that will, honestly, it will change your life. If you do it for a year, it will change your life. You will not look back. You've got to be thinking outside the box, guys, okay? I used to love selling. I still do. I love that buzz, that chase, that close at the end. I even like it when customers tell me to sod off, because I used to love to come back round and revisit it and try and get a close. But the social media world, although it's similar in some areas, the skills that we mentioned, It's a different outlet and it's a different fresh revenue stream. To making money now in 2026 has never been easy as it ever has, guys. Honestly, there's so much stuff out there you can do. But I think a lot of people believe their own excuses as to why they can't do it. I'm shy, I'm not confident, I could never do that. I never thought I'd be doing this, guys. I never thought I'd be sat down doing podcasts, trying to help people with the confidence levels, with the sales skills, sharpening up on how to close deals, introducing people to social media where you can make really good money. The first year, that £60,000 I made, and there's no BS here, guys, I'm not lying. The first year, the 60K I made, I was in retail for 20 years, and I never made anywhere near that in a year, working 40, 50 hours a week, 6 days out of 7, through really busy periods of the year, like Christmas and Easter and all that. This has changed my life, genuinely. And now I'm in a position, which I'm thankful for, I'm grateful every day for it, where I can get up in the morning, work from home, and find people like you that are struggling, that want to make that type of money to support the families. I'm privileged because I love helping people. And like I say, if you're one of those people that need that help and support, send me a message. I'm here. Whether you're in America, England, Australia, if you're specifically from those parts, though, message me. We can talk. And I'll show you something you never knew existed and you never knew you had it in you to actually do it. Because it's buried inside of you somewhere, and you can change your life. You can change it for the better. Okay? Listen, money's not everything. I know that. But it helps to have it. Trust me. It helps to have it. It makes you more comfortable. You have more options. And I love helping other people. I love seeing people change their lives. It's just something that gives me a buzz. So this is the episode this week, guys. It's how you can make money on socials and TikTok. And at the moment, TikTok's hot. So get in touch. If you've thought about it, don't think anymore. This is the time now for you to message me or comment in the video, more info, and I will reach out to you. Don't hesitate. Inquire. There's no harm inquiring about things. There's no harm in asking a few questions. And I'll be brutally honest with you. But this isn't a get rich quick thing. No, I had to show up for a year to get any traction. Trust me, I showed up when I didn't want to. I've been driving all over the bloody country all day. I'd come home, been out 12 hours. Did I want to get up and go on live? No. What did I want to do? I wanted to have my tea and go to bed. But I didn't. I forced myself for that year, knowing that it would bring me a bigger, brighter, better future. And guess what? It did. So you've got to show up, guys. This isn't get rich quick. There's nothing like that. You've got to put the time, work, and effort in, just like you would if you're on a sales floor or working in a sales room office or a recruiter or whatever else you're doing. You've got to show up for it and earn it. And if that's you, if you're determined, you're hungry, then reach out to me and let's talk. But for now, thank you so much. Drop me a follow or sub, and I will see you next week, guys. Take care.